What's going on, guys? So I'm on here again, coming to you with another video. So today I was gonna go ahead and talk about this article I see here on that Park Place. So it's Dustborn. Developers appear to confirm game features stolen assets, disparages men, and threatens to push the gay agenda in video games. All right, so we'll just go ahead and go over this article right here and see what they have to say. So, following Dustborn's catastrophic launch, one of the game's developers, who uses the name Thea Burr, appears to confirm the game uses stolen assets from Grand Theft Auto, disparages men, and threatens to push the gay agenda. Excuse me. Dustborn launched on September of. I'm sorry. Dustborn launched on Steam on August 20th, and the game hit a peak concurrent player count of 83 on August 21st. As of writing, the game has 24-hour peak of 77 and just 19 people in the game. That blew my mind. So I kind of just skimmed over this article a little bit ago, and that is fucking wild. If you ask me, the fact that there is only 19 people playing right now in the game as of this article, which was on the 26th, so yesterday. So that's crazy to me. The fact that there's not that many people playing. So following the game's release, as initially reported, SmashJT.com ex-user Hey Slick That's Me accused Dustborn and its developer Red Thread Games of ripping off assets from Grand Theft Auto Online. Hey Slick That's Me posted on X, the new Dustborn game has ripped off GTA, copying the apartment layout, one-to-one paintings, TV rooms, and even small garden in the same location. So pretty much what it says: painting rooms, and small garden location. So yeah, when I had looked at this photo at first, I didn't quite see it until I realized where it was. So technically, this little bookshelf or whatever you want to call it would be this one right here that's not white, and then this little section right here where the plant is, that would be this right here, and then right here, of course, you can see. So this same little section right here would be considered right here, and then this would be like the other portions of it that would be considered similar. So in following up, he added, "Hey, here extra HQ screenshots since the previous ones were low quality. I took them from the old video since it was quite old interior." So and then this just gives like a little bit of an update. Or no, these are the newer photos. These ones are the updated ones right here. So it'll just kind of show same thing. Similar rooms. So windows should be pretty much this asset right here. This will be the dresser. This will be the doorway, and then yeah, same thing right here. So technically she would be sitting right here. This would be this section back here and all that. So there's that. And then similar to the one that it was above. So it's just the same thing, but it's just that the quality was a little bit better. So you can notice a little bit more. So it's actually on the same side. You can see the way the layout is and all that. And yeah, proportions are all the same and everything like that. So it pretty much took the same layout and stole it. So from what it seems like. Burr responded with the accusation, seemingly confirming it. Burr wrote on X, "This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Dude, why do you care? Why do you care?" And that just, I don't know. To me, I feel like that's kind of just like a weird response to kind of have to that. Like, why do you care? Because I feel like as a gamer, like as a customer, if you see that they just take the assets and then they just kind of put their own little version of it. Like as you can see, just put like a retexture it, and then just kind of put like a little small details here that'll kind of change from what it is. So there's like, instead of a plant, it's a piano kind of a thing. It just, I feel like as a gamer, when you see that, it kind of shows that they kind of don't. I don't want to say that they don't care, but they just don't have that same like love and care for it as if they were to create it from scratch when they do it themselves, because that is one of the things. Because I know a lot of people like to question whether video games would be considered like art at all, and personally I feel like it is. I feel like it's an amalgamation of it all. So it's pretty much like music, visual effects, story, gameplay, like all that type of thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you have to be very creative in when you're creating a video game, and when you're trying to decide how you want to go about different things, when you're developing it, so the fact that she's even asking that kind of question, I feel like is a little bit like, well, because we care about the game that we're going to be playing, especially if we're going to be paying a certain amount of money. I don't know how much this game is going for, but if you're going to be spending your own money that you work hard on, yeah, I want to make sure that the game is going to be actually like something that is shown to be loved and cared for. Because if not, because if you guys don't show that you love and care for it, then it kind of makes me feel like, well, then why should I love and care for it? You know what I mean? So that's just my thoughts on that. And we'll continue on. So Burr later added, I'm sorry to inform you that GTA uses pre-made assets. Boo. So pre-made assets taken from whose game they're on. So pretty much saying that that they paid for these layouts and for this type of interior design, I guess you could say, for like the apartments and everything like that. And what this person's splash is trying to pretty much say is that yeah, they paid for it, but more than likely it was made for GTA. Because I'm pretty sure that like they probably do have it where other game developers and everything like that could pay for it and could use it in their games. But I think that they probably realize that like gamers as well as like the internet in general, they have that like crazy OCD where if they notice something like this, they'll be able to catch on to it. Like there was that I think it was like a Reddit user that I had seen one time where they found a tree from Red Dead Redemption 2 and then the same tree in Grand Theft Auto 5. So it was like, oh, this is probably the same area that it is in Red Dead, but like many years later, and that's what you see in GTA 5. But it was one of those things where people were like, the fact that this individual was actually able to find that is fucking insane. So I'm sure that there's lots of developers that know, like, if we're gonna make something, we're gonna have to more than likely do it from scratch. Otherwise, people are gonna catch on, which is pretty much what happened in this instance, from what it seems like. So following this, YouTuber Minimal Effort Live uncovered Burr's disparaging comments towards men as well as Burr's threatening to push gay agenda in video games. And then there's this video right here. I'm not gonna play this. We'll just go ahead and skip past that. In one post, discovered by Minimal Effort Live, Burr wrote, "Man as a concept are cooked." In another post, the developer stated, "Men are the weakest link truly." So just some tweets showing that pretty much how she feels about men. I mean, it is what it is. She kind of looks like a feminist, so it's not really that surprising. So in another post, Berg wrote, "I think knitting men and sexy non-binary peeps in your video game." I will put knitting men and and sexy non-binary peeps in your video games, and I will never stop. Be afraid. I come not in peace. See, I don't want to be rude, because I mean, I'm sure there's straight men out there that knit, but you could just say gay men if you want to. And then as far as sexy non-binary peeps, that's definitely not a thing. I mean, no offense, I've met a few non-binary people in my lifetime. They're not attractive, and they're definitely not sexy. So that is just a stupid thing to post. My personal thoughts on that. So to that point, Berg previously posted, "Wow, do not read the comments on the Goodbye Volcano High trailer on YouTube. Man, sometimes in the future, sometime in the future, gamers might realize that everything isn't made to cater specifically to you, and that's okay. Personally, I can't wait to fulfill my dream of being a gay dinosaur." Okay, well, that, yeah, fucking hell. So I don't know what Volcano High, the fuck that is, so I'll just go ahead and skip on that. So sometime in the future, gamers might realize that everything isn't made to cater specifically to you. I feel like gamers kind of realized that a while ago, with everything becoming so shitty in the gaming world. So that I think is pretty just stupid to state again as the one before. Personally, can't wait to fulfill my dream again, being a gay dinosaur. And that right there, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck that means. So it just goes to show the type of individual that this person is. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move on from there. We'll see. On top of all this, former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern, aka Grums, shared that Red Thread Games received funding from a number of government entities for the game. First, he noted Dustborn used far more government money than had been previously reported. The Norwegian Film Institute funded the game for 14 killion kroner, or nearly 1.4 million USD. So about a million and a half, pretty much, that they had funded this with government money, which is ridiculous if you ask me. But this is the addition to the 150,000 euros from the Creative EU grant program. He added, Dustborn is basically an Antifa training game. You bash the fash across the divided states of America by using vocal powers to call people racist. Wow. The game has 33 players currently on its opening week. It's far more government money than has been previously reported. The Norwegian Film Institute. Okay, yeah, we read that. In a second post, he added, the company Red Thread Games looks to be funding multiple games through the use of these government states. The games do not make money, as you see from the Steam charts below for their prior games, Dreamfall, Chapters, and Dragon. Their existence seems to be dependent on repeated grants, waste of taxpayer money, and funds that fail over and over, Grimsroll. So it's pretty much getting funded by the government for this game, and he can, I don't know, that's just wild to me when you think about it, because it's like, why the fuck are they paying, or is the government funding a game like this? Well, why are they funding a game in general, but a game like this that's like clearly trying to be like influential? So that's just interesting right there to me. It just blows my mind. So there's that. And then so he continued, the company seems to be grifting off the EU taxpayers' money, which are awarded in part on the ESG criteria designed. The Norwegian Film Institute. Yeah, we read that one from here. He wrote, the rest of the funding is likely through their publisher, Quantum Dreams, via their Spotlight publishing program. Quantic Dream provides Red Thread Games with an additional support, including narrative work, motion capture, photogrammetry, and sound design, localization, and more. This is likely provided for free in addition to whatever funding Quantum Dreams invests in Dustborn, or Quantic Dreams invests in stuff. In this way, Red Thread Games can continue to grift the taxpayers' money and produce games while reducing many costs. Quantum Dreams was acquired by NetEast in 2022, he added. What do you make of Berg's seemingly excuse me. What do you make of Berg's seemingly confirmation of the game used stolen assets, as well as the comment disparaging men and threats to push on the gay agenda? So the fact that they use, like, the stolen assets, I gave my thoughts on that. I think that's just kind of shitty of them to begin with. But again, if they decided to go that route, that's their choice. At the end of the day, that's, I was gonna say, at the end of the day, they're the ones that are gonna lose the money. But from the sounds of it, if it's getting paid for with taxpayer money, then yeah, they probably aren't losing any money. So they could probably give two fucks on that. And the comments of disparaging men, I mean, they were pretty fucking ignorant comments. And like I said, you can look at her and kind of guess that that's what her thoughts would be. So yeah, that's really what I had to say about that. And then pushing the gay agenda. The gay agenda has been being pushed for a while now in video games and, movies and shows. So it's in entertainment. It's really just the fact that if people are going to be willing to pay for it. This game, like I said, it's funded through taxpayer money. So that doesn't really matter because they are pretty much already got their money's worth. I'm sure they probably already got paid, so it doesn't matter if it sells or not. But yeah, more video games are probably going to try to go this route that aren't going to be tax funded, and those ones I'm sure are they're gonna fall. So at that point, it really just depends on how much money the companies themselves have, where they can produce something like this without falling under. So those are my thoughts on that. And yeah, so I'd like to hear what you guys think. If you guys want to, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, it's Harmonic coming with you guys, and I'll see you guys again later. Peace.